Yes, I'm back. And right now I'm talking about the Dylan Roof trial because of course the bullshit a lot media has just now recently released his integration clip. I won't play the full thing because it's 2 hours long. I'm just gonna play it. The part where he confessed. And of course Massa's coon ass Negroes, his coon Negro minions are on code with the white supremacists, and they don't feel like Dylan Roof should be put to death. But before I get on those coon Negroes in Charleston, once again, let's play this clip of Dylan Roof in the interrogation room.
The church, you pulled out the gun and you shot him? Started shooting people, or how? I mean, how? Yeah, that's it. I mean, do you know how many people you shot? If I was gonna guess, maybe. I'm really not sure. Exactly. That's right. Well, did you say anything to him before or after the hearing? No, I didn't say anything to him before. What about after? Well, I think like during, I said like don't talk to me or something like that. That's why you were shooting. Like you did. But I didn't really talk to him. How long were you at the church before you actually before you pulled your weapon out? You said yourself you shot, you think, maybe 5 or so people. How long were you at the church before you decided that you were going to do that? Well, I just went in the church, and then I sat down with them for like maybe 15 minutes. It could have been 20, it could have been 10, but I think it's probably. Were they having a meeting or something? Or? No, this was a Bible study. Oh, so you knew the Bible study was going to happen? Yes, because I had went there before and asked them. Oh, so you've been to the church before? Well, not in it. But outside, said, well, do you have Bible study? Or? Well, yeah, I just saw somebody get into the car and asked them. When was that? Oh, that was like, that was probably.
That might have been hard for y'all to hear. I'll leave it in the description. But he said after that, because they asked him, of course, they're coddling this white supremacist. They asked, well, would you consider yourself a white supremacist? Stop. Y'all know he's a white supremacist. Y'all are most likely ones too. Then he said he did it because he basically said he took one for the team. Dylan Roof took one for white supremacy. Because he said that black people are running rampant, they're raping our women at a high rate. He put out some bullshit ass statistic he got from a white supremacist website, which is not true because I broke down the real FBI statistics that shows who really leads in rape and molestation, which is Europeans. So he's basically using that white supremacist rhetoric, the same rhetoric those savages used in the Turner's Diary. Who those white supremacists also took one for team white supremacy. But let's get into this article, which will also be in the description. It says Ethel Lance was among those who he killed, but her daughter Sharon Risher, who also lost two cousins in the carnage, does not believe Ruth should die. Risher is a champion. However, she has not forgiven a 21-year-old white supremacist who slaughtered members of her family. Even so, Risher, who in the years since her mother's murder has become an anti-gun activist, does not support capital punishment, not for Ruth. not for anyone. God is the only being who decides our fate. She is not alone. And the difference spelled out black and white. A recent poll found 65% of African Americans in South Carolina want Ruth's life to be spared. By comparison, nearly the same number of white people in the state believe he should be executed for his crimes. Support for capital punishment among black writ large has fallen through the years, whether because of our own distrust for government that disproportionately imprisons African Americans who currently represent more than half of those who await executions. So who's your God? White Jesus? Massa? God's the only one who can decide our fate. Well, that God has been Europeans. They've been deciding our fate for the last 400 years. This is why I say Christianity is toxic in the black community. Because we still keep that same ass, submissive ass, Stockholm syndrome, quick to forgive the oppressor. This man had a list. He wasn't just going to attack that church. He had a list of black churches he was going to attack. Because he also said in the integration room, I was going to go to the get quote unquote hood, but I was scared they would shoot back. So these, like I told y'all, these white supremacists are cowards. They pick soft targets, children, mentally disabled black people, elder black people. They pick soft targets. They wouldn't step, like Dylann Roof said, he wouldn't step in the hood because he knew them niggas was going to fuck him up. He was going to get changed real quick. And these coon ass Negroes in Charleston, like I told y'all in my last video, are on code with the white supremacists. Not even just coons in general. So now they're gonna be on code, and now they're gonna try to paint that narrative. Well, it's not really a racial situation because these black people, they don't feel like he should be executed. We don't think it was racially motivated. Stop. A bunch of bullshit, a con game once again. We fall for it every time collectively. Loss of words, man. Some bullshit. Because he's going to get a slap on the wrist. He's not going to get put to death. He might get 50 years. Maybe. Just like the white supremacists who bombed that church in the Martin Luther King days. I'm surprised they didn't let him out. They denied his parole, surprisingly. But I wouldn't be surprised if he wiggled his ass out of jail eventually in the next 5 to 10 years if he survives, because he's older than a motherfucker. But I digress. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. Dylann Roof's integration videos in the description, along with the article of all the coon Negroes on code with the white supremacists who don't feel like Dylann Roof should be put to death. Get in the comments, like, subscribe, share the video.